Hello, welcome to the TechBits YouTube channel. If you're a new viewer or a previous returning one, we welcome you equally and we're happy to have you here. Today's topic, we're going to be talking about PostgreSQL views, trying to answer the question of, are PostgreSQL views the missing piece in your data visualization puzzle? With that said, let's go ahead and get started. What are PostgreSQL views? They are virtual tables that are created as a result of a query. They also allow you to store complex queries as a named object for easy access and reuse. But one important item to keep in mind is views do not store data themselves, but they do represent the result of a query executed against one or more tables. Now, as to what types of views there are in PostgreSQL, we have a few. For starters, we have simple. Simple views are basic views that represent the result of a single query. We are very used to these, such as a simple select query. And that happens multiple times, but that's just one of the most basic usage examples. And there's more to it, because they can be used for simplifying complex queries or providing a consistent interface to the underlying tables. Then we have complex views. These involve multiple tables, joins, aggregations, or subqueries in their definition. They're also useful for abstracting complex data relationships and presenting them in a simplified form. We move into what are called materialized views. They store the results set physically on disk for faster access and query performance. They are beneficial for queries involving heavy computations or aggregations, requiring periodic refreshes. Last but not least are the recursive views. These enable hierarchical data representations using recursive queries. They are commonly used for representing tree structures or graphs in databases. Now we move into our syntax for PostgreSQL views. As we can see here, we have a variety of code. To create or replace, we can also create temporary views, along with a name and their columns. And then we execute the select statement. So notice the first part, then we have the select statement, followed by the as statement itself, part of the query. Notice, create view, the employee name, as select. So the first part is the create view, followed by the select statement itself. Great. That's the first one. Now let's look at another one that's a little bit more complex here. A view with joins. So you create the view and select the statement, the select statement itself. Notice we have the from and the join. As indicated, it is a view with joins from a table or multiple tables in this case, orders and customer. We move on to how to create a view with aggregation. Once more, we create the view, we indicate the as to follow the select statement. But notice, we have here an aggregated function. We name it as we want it as well. Then we move into how we can create a view with conditions. Create view, and here is where things get interesting. We have a condition stated in our work clause. So in conclusion, first, views offer flexibility and reusability. They allow you to store complex queries as named to access and reuse in different parts of your code. This simplifies data manipulation and reduces redundancy. They also are different view types that cater to various needs. PostgreSQL provides various view types, each suited for specific scenarios. Simple views offer a basic abstraction, while complex views can handle intricate data relationships. Materialized views improve performance for frequently used computationally expensive queries, and recursive views enable efficient representation of hierarchical data. Last but not least, views enhance data visualization. They do this by simplifying complex queries and presenting data in a structured format. Views can act as a valuable bridge between raw data and data visualization tools. This allows you to focus on creating visualizations without getting bogged down in writing intricate SQL queries. So to answer the question, Are PostgreSQL views the missing piece in your data visualization puzzle? The answer is to use PostgreSQL views for your data visualization needs. That depends greatly on your specific context and requirements. So, yes and no. What is the true answer? As mentioned before, only you know which is the true answer and if it adapts to your needs. Thanks for sticking with us all the way to the end of the video. Feel free to share this video with others that might be finding this content useful for them. Feel free to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.